Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Dermasweep. So the Dermasweep helps you to remove the peach fuzz off of your face. Don't mind me in my pajamas again. I can't do this I do these things at night. So if you've ever noticed, a man's face always looks younger than a woman's. And that is because they shave and they're always exfoliating their skin. The razors that they use cannot be used on our face. I mean, women do it, but I wouldn't do it. Those double blades, they're meant for a much harder beard. I'll use them on my legs. Don't think I want to use them on my face. So the Dermasweep looks like this. It's this little gadget. It comes with a cradle. It's got a little flower or a little bird on the front, and it's called a Dermaflash. Dermasweep. Dermasweep is what you go and have done at a med spa, but the Dermaflash does the same thing, and this is extremely gentle. Unlike those razors that you can buy for really inexpensive on Amazon, those can be harsh because you have to get it on a certain angle. This determines the angle for you. If you notice, you see it's got like an angle here. So this area goes up against your face, so you know that you're not pressing down a certain way and actually cutting yourself. You're doing a really gentle way of doing this, okay? Now, what you do is, see, this has no blade in it. This is what the blades look like. Now, here's the drawback of this. Each blade is one use. There's the positive. You always know you have a sharp blade, number one. Number two, there's no bacteria being transferred if you cut yourself or whatever. The cons, you have to change the blade every time. And two, they're not cheap. So a pack of these at Sephora, and this comes with with the blades. So how many blades are on here? 2, 4, 6 blades. So just 6 treatments. Comes with 6 blades, and it comes with a prep, which is a facial wash, and a lotion that you can use afterwards. I don't use those. I use my own cleansers. The one thing you want to do before to prep this is you want to cleanse your skin with a non-oil or something that doesn't have an oil substance that leaves an oil slick or some sort of moisturizer on your face, because you want your face is extremely dry, okay? Because what you want to do, what this does, is exfoliate at the same time. So I washed, like today I, double cleansed. I used my Estee Lauder balm to remove my makeup. I used the Neo-Cutis glycolic wash to just quickly wash that off. I allowed 30 minutes, and now I'm ready to work. So the way this works is you take these blades and you slide them in, you hear it click, and then you just pick it up, and that's it, okay? When you're done, you just basically plop it down and pull the blade out. So how does this work? You need to have this charged for at least 5 hours, or 24 hours, I would say, the first time you use it. And then after that, it's 5 hours, okay? So you just click on the button, and you hear there's like a buzzing sound to it, okay? Now I'm going to use my mirror here, and I'm going to start. Now what you can do is, I usually start, to get that peach fuzz, you want to hold your skin tight, and you want to start right there. And just start moving down. And then slow, short strokes. I'm sure you can hear it scraping. And that's that fine little baby hair. And the tighter you pull, the better, because you want to make sure that your skin is out of the way. Now let's go get that Italian beard out of the way, the mustache. You have no idea how many treatments I've had done with this. It's at least, and then you just go down and go get down there and get that nose right out to the lip. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. Same thing on the side. Now you don't want to go over this same too often because you can irritate the skin. That's it. So I started there. Now watch it that this will cut your hair if you get your hair out of the way, okay? So just keep going down, short strokes, go across. And just keep going. I go right out to the lip line. You know, for that peach fuzz that you get right here, and then when you go to put your lip liner, like gets caught in there. I usually do this once every, well, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks. I usually do it when I start to see that my foundation or, you know, even my lotions are just like sitting on top of my skin. So now I'm just going to go down. I got a little cleft there. Now, try to always go with the direction of the hair. And yes, I do this, taste this down my chin. Because yes, I have their hair there too. I don't go much further because I really don't put makeup down that way. And I don't have that hair that direction. Same thing on this side. This, I'm going to have to do it this way. Real gentle. Again, it's much more gentle than if you were using the, you know, they're cheap blades. I mean, they work, don't get me wrong. Or I've seen women like really not do well with those. That's it. Go across. Again. Let's make sure I get it right up to the lip. Go right under the chin. Now, this is where you have to be careful because you could take an eyebrow off. I do go between my brows, so bear with me but be extremely careful because you will take part of your brow off because it is a blade after all. And what it does, I don't know, you can't really see it, I'm sure, but I'm seeing like flakiness that's coming off. That's like the dead skin. So what I do is, and then I do my forehead too, because yes, I have fuzzies up there too. And even if it's not getting hair, it is definitely getting exfoliating. And I go right up to the edge of the eyebrow. And just keep doing. Now, this way. Yes. And it doesn't take long at all. If you noticed, I mean, it's going pretty fast. Now, what I find myself doing is, you know, this actually works best if you're doing it in the light in the bathroom. That's behind me over there. You know, where it's really bright. You got big mirrors. I can't really tape in there. So now let's just go over. This is usually where I end up missing. And then, believe it or not, right here. Does anybody else have a fuzzy tip? Crazy. The joys of being Italian. That's it, see? If you can hear, you can't hardly hear anything anymore because the hair is gone. Now, I know I shouldn't be doing that, but okay, bear with me. Let me check. Yeah, peach fuzz is gone. So what I find is that the makeup tomorrow will go on so much smoother. Now, you can do a couple things after this, okay? You can do a couple things. And just to turn it off, you just, that's it, okay? And when you're ready to get rid of it, push down, pull it off. Now what I use this for too is to shave like my arms and all that, because I don't want to use a razor to that either, but yes, I'm hairy, so I do that too. So I'll use that later. And then this keeps a charge for a good 20 minutes, 25 minutes, more than enough time for you to do your face, your chin, you know, your facial area, and your arms if you choose to do so. What I end up doing then is taking my Kane & Austin 10% retexture pads, because now I have lifted flakes. Like if I'm it's exfoliating, but it's lifted flakes off my skin. So what I want to do is I'm going to take this and just sweep it across my face to make sure that any dead skin that got lifted gets melted away. Just get it all over. Plus, I feel like that this also kind of sanitizes the skin afterwards. You know, you kind of, you know, cut into it. Although, look, this should burn if I actually cut my skin. It's not burning me. No more than any tingle of a glycolic will do for you. That's it. So just take that down my neck here to get my nighttime routine going. Across my chest. Yes, I'm doing always my nighttime routines, aren't they? Because it just seems to be the time that I've got some time to actually do this. And make sure I get the nose really good. That's it. And I didn't put any like lips, like balm or anything beforehand, because I wanted to make sure that I could get, you know, the hair like right across along the side here. And that's it. Now, what you could do, follow up with this would be a good time after the serums, this glycolic dries down, to do a mask, a soothing mask if you feel yourself a little bit irritated. If you don't have the time, go right into your nighttime routine, you know, follow with your serums and everything else. So I hope this was helpful. You can buy this again, this is called Dermaflash. You can buy it at Ulta and at Sephora. What I did is I bought this during the VIB sale last year, and you know, so get 20% off. They're always having sales. I would also look on their website. Sometimes they have their sales. So great little gadget for all of you who want to get that peach fuzz off. Thank you. And if you know anyone who might be interested, have them check out my YouTube channel. And if you've enjoyed this, please like it and subscribe. Thank you. Bye now.